Want a little quick pick-me-up message? Come sit by me. I'm Kristen. Welcome to my channel In the Good. And we will grab one of these oracle cards and then go a little bit deeper with the tarot. I'm happy that you're here today. Okay. Heaven sent. I think that there was a wish or a desire or something that you were trying to manifest in your life, and you recently got it, and it came in as clarity around something, or deep clarity, perhaps layers of clarity that came in, and it felt like you were heard. You were heard by your higher self. You were heard by your guides, your angels, your ancestors. Most importantly, you were heard by yourself. And I think that there were steps that you took, things that you did in your life to receive this clarity. The star, healing, going through a healing process. You've been through a healing process, also a process of really getting clear about the details of your destiny, or perhaps feeling in the dark around a certain path that you want to be on. But through walking through this darker passage, you received this light, this clarity. There was the North Star in your heart that was guiding you the entire time to where you want to be. And perhaps you needed a moment of rest, or you need a moment of rest. You need to rest after receiving this clarity. Sometimes when we get deep clarity, okay, it's like levels of collapsing of clarity. You need to integrate. Perhaps it was these things were challenging or jarring to kind of realize. But within that, there is liberation. To surrender to this clarity is to surrender to the freedom and the space that has been created as you let go of whatever was blocking you, removed whatever blockages. You took out the trash. But as I always say, when you take out the trash, you don't need to go through it. So don't worry about going through it or trying to get into the details around what it is you removed or what you let go of. You know what you know. You received the clarity. You followed your gut. You followed your intuition. There's also community here. Allowing yourself to connect with people, allowing yourself to be in community with those that really understand you. Part of what you were releasing and letting go of could have been people. And some of these people may not even be in your life anymore, but the memory was causing a blockage in the heart, a blockage in the gut, like a blockage, but that was removed, and you made decisions where you couldn't make decisions before. This card has been coming up in every single reading. It's no longer feeling that you are blind to the realities in receiving this clarity. That you do have choice. You absolutely do have choice to make the decisions about where you want to go in your life. And you have done that. You are removing the blindfold. You have removed some blindfolds, perhaps multiple blindfolds in different areas of our lives. And finding balance and being in a compassionate place of understanding that things take the time that they take. You can't rush your process. And there's been a lot of patience that you've had around this alchemical process that you've been in of balancing your emotions especially if you have been triggered or activated by past people, current people, things in your life happening, changes, disruptions. Perhaps there have been disruptions that you know are for the best. It's good that this thing has been disrupted, but it feels like it's taking you off your path when really it's putting you closer to where you want to go. It's like perhaps taking you off a path that felt comfortable, that felt secure, and it's putting you on the path where you want to be. And you're finding that this clarity that you can bring comfort and security to yourself, that you have this resilience, that you can balance yourself, that you can make the choices about who you bring into your life, where you want to go, and how you regulate your nervous system on a daily basis. But if you've collapsed levels of clarity, you definitely need some time to let that kind of sink in, to let yourself get used to it. So it's okay to take the next few days, this week, because you're ready to step out. There's something that you want to create. And it is about connecting with people that are also in alignment with the kind of life that you want to live. This could be connecting with people in the workspace that share more of your idea, that share your kind of creativity. This could be just connecting with friends that you feel you can be authentic and your true self with, and that opens up a place where you want to engage more with life. And engaging more with your own ideas. You've got these ideas of things you want to manifest physically in this world. There's something that you want to create, and you want it to manifest as some kind of success or abundance or something that's working for you and the life that you want to create moving forward. But there's emotional balance and feeling that there is going to be a time and a process to this creation. And that you have to be able to stay stable emotionally while you go through this. 9 of Pentacles. You are somebody who does create success for yourself and have created success for yourself. Recognize where you're feeling good. Take a moment to take a deep breath, connect with your heart, feel your back on the chair where you're sitting, your butt on the chair where you're sitting. Take a moment and feel the comfort that you do feel in your body, even through these experiences where there are choice points that can feel challenging, that you've got yourself. You've always got yourself, and you're unique. And what you're trying to create is unique, and let it be that way. Let yourself be a unicorn. That what you have to offer is going to enrich the lives of other people. So with the devil, letting go of whatever patterns that you have on a daily basis where you constantly question yourself and your value and your worth and how much you deserve, where you want to go, or putting past decisions that you've made that weren't the best. I think there can be this process when we get to this clarity around taking self-responsibility around how we got to certain places in our life and how it was us, it was our choices. With the blindfold, we didn't know what we know now. You can only make choices based on what you know, and now you know more. Again, it's being able to have a forgiving process with yourself, sitting in compassion as you release these old addictive ways of putting yourself down or not appreciating yourself. When these things come up, it's important to, again, to find a bit of a pause Perhaps feel in your body where there's tension and put some attention on where there's tension, and allow yourself to slowly release. When we're feeling any kind of tension emotionally, physically, often the resistance to it is what makes it worse. So it's allowing yourself to sit in it and let it move through you, but not sitting in it to the point where it's consuming you. Our identity and how we've created what we've created in our life is stuck in some kind of old energy. If you've been this kind of creator, if you are somebody who's a unique thinker, an innovator, you do things differently, that has been getting you where you're going, where you've gotten yourself your entire life. It may not look like it. It may look like that you made decisions based solely on stability and security and scarcity. But again, you only knew what you knew at the time, and you made the exact right decision, and you're going to make the exact right decision now. So you can release yourself from the chains of your past. Who cares? It's this moment now. Healing. Healing, getting back to yourself. This could have been the last 3 months, the last 3 years. This could have been like a huge cycle of transformation that's just taken. Again, it's like layers of clarity that have come in over a lot of different cycles. And if this has been a couple of years, I would say the last few months or the last season has been sort of like this place, this turning point place. And there's almost a kind of eerie silence, and almost kind of eerie. It's like you're not used to feeling this regulated. You're not used to feeling this at peace. And it's sort of like, whoa, it's like wanting to go back to, it's like, but don't I sit here? And you may, in this place of like staying addicted to constantly questioning yourself, or constantly trying to connect into the noise of other people, or the noise of what's going on in the world. And in recognition that you don't need to do that. So again, feeling comfortable, allowing yourself to get more comfortable in the still and the quiet. And it can be just titrating yourself in these little bits of, okay, I feel good. I feel soft in the body. I feel soft in the heart. I feel connected. I'm allowing this to feel like me, very slowly and surely. Releasing the burdens of the past, allowing yourself to return to the inner home, allowing yourself to return to the self of who you really are. And perhaps you had to be in hiding because that served some kind of purpose. It got you where you are today. It got you to be safe, to be protected. And now it's this process of letting go to this perhaps hard, energetic shell that you've had to put around yourself to stay protected. It's no longer needed anymore. Because, you're very actively manifesting, or you're about to. You are, and you are about to do even more. It's time to step into the action steps that you need to take. It's time to activate your own fire within yourself. That in this calm, peaceful, quiet place, this place of getting used to these baby sips of feeling very present with yourself. And you can be present with yourself because you feel safe. And as you acclimate to that more and more and more, you'll be able to step out into the world more and more and more, and be able to be more active, feeling safe to be seen, feeling safe to pursue the things that are going to create the abundance that you want to bring into your life now. Any last bits of guidance, information, insight. The Emperor, it's interesting because it's like this is that moving up. And the Emperor has this fieriness to him, being a fire sign card, the Aries card, Aries being the first sign of the zodiac, the initiator. But it's interesting because Aries is the baby of the zodiac. It's the first zodiac sign. It is the initiatory sign. But here is the Emperor, which is, he rules over all the lands, right? He's earth, wind, water, and fire in many ways. And so this is understanding that as you take these first steps in coming out more to who you really are, to your uniqueness, to your unicornness, to taking the time to breathe when you need to notice where there's resistance in the body, in the mind, emotionally, spiritually, sitting down in a quiet place, allowing yourself to move through any of this resistance, letting it move through the body so it can move through up and out and create more space so that you can take these action steps to come out more and more with your ideas, engage with life, engage with others. And you're gonna go higher and higher than you think. You're gonna move from the King of Pentacles to the Emperor, where you are physically stable, financially stable. You're able to produce. You are harvesting in your own abundance. You're clear. You're bringing in the air energy, the clarity, the mental, the mind. You're staying clear. You're staying in that accepting your own enlightenment space, the challenges that you've been through, and knowing that you will continue to move through whatever challenges and receive the clarity of your own inner knowing, the guidance light of your heart. To stay balanced in your emotion, that you can stay balanced. You can bring yourself always back into balance. So thank you for sitting by me. Please give me a thumbs up. It's a great way to support the channel. I'm new here on YouTube and that would mean the world to me. And if you'd like to hang out with me more, I would love it. It would be an honor. Hope that you will hit subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 200 subscribers. I'm moving slowly but surely in my own pathway here. And I love being here with you guys, and I hope these readings are here for you for whenever you need them, and you're always guided to whatever you're supposed to hear, and I hope that you'll come back often. Bye.